Hello, this is fabelonia, and this is my posting about why you need a daddy. You see, it's not the question about what age, well, it is the question, and that's actually my point. The issue isn't what age kids become sexually active and blah, 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 because it would be very much, since I couldn't get laid until I was 18 years old, it would be very two-faced of me to hate on people who have enough game to get what they want. I hate the phone, I swear to God. Hold on one second. Hello? Yeah, what's up? Nothing. Can you call me back in like maybe 10 minutes? Can you call me back in like 10 minutes? Alright, bye. Okay. So, why you need a daddy? Basically, what I'm saying to you is that at the minute our government keeps on coming to us and saying, let's talk about drugs, let's talk about sex, let's talk about this, let's talk about that. In other words, we're always having family meetings where it's basically being decided whether we're going to be grounded, where we're going to get our allowance, and that keeps us off of the real issues, which is governing our country and our assets, and not allowing thieves to pig out at the table uh, for years and years and years. You know, just let them pig out for 40 years, and then say enough is enough. Those are the things that it's not the question about sex and sexuality and all that. You know, it's the idea that we enter into. That's what we talk about. That's what our public discourse is about. It's always about judgment, about personal decisions that are really things that people should be left up to being the type of people that they want to be. Or then they turn around and make you scared, like you need them to protect you. And again, that's the daddy complex. And this is why you need a daddy, because your daddy is a thief, and he's lying to you and stealing from you and telling you you can't do what he does because he's a grown up and you're a kid. It's not bad. Every move that your government makes to get out of your business, whether you're gay or not, you should want the right to be able to marry who you want. Even if you never choose to marry a man, you should want the right to choose to marry a man. You know why? Because that makes you more free. That makes you more free. Whether you choose to use that freedom or not, it makes you more free. It also makes your government less able to take that 5 hours out of the month or whatever it is to talk about sexuality or talk about drugs in America or have a drug war that costs a bunch of money all the while they're selling drugs in the black community and funding another war in Nicaragua, and then so much has gone on in secret. I'm a product of Jesuit, secretive, but policy that is in the forefront. I'm a product of it. Anti-abortion policy, adoption policy. I was a Catholic altar boy. I grew up in Catholic school, and I'm gonna tell you what I was probably put here to say. It's probably I'm a product of it, and if I'm still here to speak about it, it's probably a reason. And what I think I was probably put here to tell you is that what is the power that can make one man have a closer relationship to God or in it to God above another? There's something that backs this up, and it's the art and the real estate backs up the banking, but what backs up the spiritualism? And the banking they're on top, and the spiritualism they're on top. What backs up that spiritualism is the gold that is the library. That information is all of the wealth of the church, the true wealth of the church. The other things are just, worth what somebody will pay for them after all, and then yet they're not for sale. So they're worth nothing in reality. What is worth something is that they know more than you. I, through noble duality, sidestepped. I don't need to say anything more about that. That's personal, so if you're interested, you look it up and you find out. This has been fabelonia.